Somewhere with a view, like by the window.
Do you have a reservation?
No. Do we need one?
Yes, it's number 1245.
Yes. The panoramic view table upstairs. Right this way.
What's going on?
Oh, nothing. Just, the sun is out. Thought we'd enjoy it. I'll have a coffee. Make it Irish. One shot of, actually make it two. I'm feeling like something stronger today.
Decaf for me. Oh, and an omelette. But please make sure the egg is fully cooked. No runny bits.
I thought you liked honey eggs.
My stomach is acting up a bit, so just want to be safe.
All right, well, listen. I actually need to talk to you about something.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, okay, well, why don't you go first?
No, I think you should. Actually, disclaimer, I didn't know you had planned any of this, making a reservation and everything, because what I really came here to say is...
What if she regrets the marriage for the rest of her life? A small town life with way too many kids to handle, and a husband she's already prepared to leave for her job. Soon she'd be so bored and lost.
We didn't time travel all this way here to concern ourselves with what she wants. All we need to care about is to keep the timeline intact, stop this job divergence, so that the baby can be born. Look at 2026, huh? Filth on the streets, crime, war. Thankfully, the baby was born on time to inspire our supreme leader who fixed it all. All we have to do today is pretend to be the perfect couple. I propose, you accept. So romance moves the girl, she doesn't leave, and he follows through with his proposal.
So basically forcing her to play her role for the greater good?
Not forcing, guiding, enlightening. Need I remind you of our mantra, Agent 176?
No, that's not what I meant.
Need I?
Stick to your role, don't give up. Honor comes from service to the greater good. A stable society is a happy one.
Listen, kid. I was young once, and all I wanted for my life is to become a teacher, an educator, and inspire the next generation. But the intelligence system, oh, mind you, the most complex and accurate computational system ever designed,
shows that based on your skill set, personality, and past experience, this is the job that would bring the most benefits to the greater good. God, I remember this story the first 3 times you told me.
Well, I didn't choose this path, but here I am, 30 years in. 30 years of not giving up. This Agent 176 is how our perfectly stable, functional, and productive society is built. Everyone follows the path assigned to them and they stick to it. Life back home in 2112 is comfortable and happy.
But have you ever wondered what it would be like if we stopped settling for easily attainable happiness and instead pursued what we actually really want? Even if it isn't the most suitable path according to a computer, or it isn't the easiest one, at least in that case, we'd have a sense of...
Stop right there! A sense of what, huh? Purpose? Fulfillment? Autonomy? What are you going to say? Autonomy, Agent 176. I am warning you.
Can I take these coffee cups?
Oh, yes, of course. Thank you.
Miss Van Cleef, this is brilliant! Truly! The scene is so meticulously planned that it surely will make this young couple realize how dangerous it is to settle so early. It is mastery. Pure mastery. And I am just so honored to be here with you.
I better get this downside of being probably the most profitable singer in the industry is attention. Attention when you don't need it.
I just don't get all this. We driving all the way out to some middle of nowhere town, putting on a whole fake public breakup, and just to mess with a couple that's doing just fine? Because some hippie tarot reader told you so.
She said that this baby will steal media attention from me when it's born and ruin my next big project. I won't allow anything to ruin my success.
But ain't you got enough success?
You see, the difference between you and me is that you wonder what's enough, but I don't. Instant gratification, settling down for the pathetic happiness of an unknown, boring life is what traps people in mediocrity. All I'm trying to do is to save them from the misery of a purposeless life.
A life freely chosen. Total devotion to art. See, this is why I love working for you. You see me, and this is why I
Ain't
think...
no disrespect, Miss Van Cleef. It's just that before I was your bodyguard, I was a lot of other celebrities the past 15 years. And let me tell you, those stars are sitting on piles of cash. Oscars, Grammys, lost, depressed, insatiable. And that got me thinking, maybe life is about the mundane things, the mediocre people that we love and love us, and the enjoyment about playing our own little parts in society, the so-called purpose. Man, just sound like greed to me, and the happiness we don't allow ourselves or others to have.
Miss Van Cleef is the Napoleon of her field. Do you think Napoleon ever cared about feeling happy all the time by doing easy things and aiming low? No! He is all about living for something bigger than yourself and throwing yourself completely into that pursuit. To live for it. That is the most fulfilling life one could ever lead.
Ugh, the eggs were a bit runny. Gosh.
Can we have some water, please?
My love, my light, my hope. Even after 20 years, I still feel the same way about you. The same way when we met in 5th grade, when we locked eyes and somehow knew. We raced up the tree as teenagers to share our first kiss. We have been celestially blessed with effortless happiness, and I want this happiness to last forever. Will you, agent? John, will you, John, grant me and yourself a lifetime of endless happiness, unconditional love, and unwavering support?
Wow, that's so romantic. I feel exactly the same.
It is so suffocating. Can't you see? We've been living the same life since we first started dating in middle school. The daily grocery runs, the same TV show we watch over and over again, the same few colleagues you gossip about at every meal. We are trapped and wasted in this Truman Show. I'll be condemned to a lifetime of regrets if I keep squandering my potential on happiness. The same tired happiness that has turned my life into a horror movie where mundanity is the monster following me everywhere in this town with you. I should be taking risks in a big city, testing my limits and making terrible decisions that someday turns into legends. This is it. Merde. I am leaving you.
Oh, I am so heartbroken. Shit.
That you're leaving me. But perhaps. But perhaps you're right. We are young and we shouldn't say it all. We shouldn't say.
She is leaving the role you've assigned to her. She's choosing devotion to something greater. Something her heart calls her to. Because that's the only way she can live with herself.
Her heart calls her to! That's it! That's exactly what I'm trying to say! Agent 23! There are no right roles for her. Or for anyone. Or at least there shouldn't be. We're not machines designed to perform one single function forever. We should be allowed to...
Allowed to what? Allowed to chase our dreams. And then what? We get what we always wanted. And what is that exactly? Art? Fulfillment? Or just vanity in the end? How could we ever possibly know what we truly want and whether it ever satisfies?
To live life the way she wants authentically. She should have the right.
6. Do not utter that word. You know it is forbidden. Forbidden because it is obsolete. Obsolete because of the perfect stability and safety we enjoy. Or we would enjoy if you hadn't evaded this mission so disastrously.
Have you ever met a human being before? If so, you know that all of our pursuits eventually turn into money, fame, and validation. Please, ma'am, can't you see the precious things that you already have? Don't go chasing them bottomless wells that drown any fool who ever reaches in.
Okay, I know this will sound crazy, but we're from the future. And we were sent here to make sure you don't leave this man for the city job. You should accept his proposal, have a child who will inspire the future leader of our world to build a perfect society. No crime, no poverty. Every single human assigned by a goddamn machine. It's the safest, richest, most efficient world ever imaginable. But it's also the grayest, most suffocating planet in the entire universe. So please, don't settle just because what's known feels safe. Save yourself and us from the horror of comfort for the sake of humanity. Please, please, I'm begging you.
Could you be any more selfish? Your authentic life, your right to chase your dreams, it's coming at the cost of children starving in poverty and innocent people dying in wars. The problem with this world is too many dreams, too many passions that should have never been realized. It will never satisfy you. The money, the fame, they'll only leave you emptier. What you want is already here in this man. Happiness, comfort, love.
Could you, all of you, just stop projecting? Stop dressing up sexism as some grandiose meaning of life. And you, stop telling me what my dreams are. Please, it's not that deep. I just want to spend 40 hours a week doing a job I hate less. Does it have to be this dramatic? Wait, how do you even know about that job? Are you from the future too, like these delusional maniacs? I'm calling the police. Wait, are you actually about to propose?
What are you talking about, honey? What the hell? How do any of you know any of this? I didn't tell anyone.
They're right. I'm leaving town. It's my dream job, and opportunities like this just don't come twice.
Yeah, I get it.
Well, there was never a right time to say this, and now certainly isn't. But my train is leaving in an hour, and I just thought you have a right to know for the sake of the quarter of life we spent together. I'm pregnant. And yes, it's his.
Okay.
Our relationship was more of a status than a reality in the past 2 years, and Neither of us had the courage to end it, so I'm doing it now. For us. But I don't understand. Are you actually going to propose? Why? You know I would say no, and I don't think you want me to say yes either. I'm so confused.
Wait! But if you're pregnant, then the due date would be...
November 13, why?
Oh my god, you're already pregnant. It's not his.
Wait, what? So this whole mission has been
It's
futile?
you! I knew you looked familiar. You're the tarot tweeter. I almost didn't recognize you without the makeup. You told me I had to break them to stop the baby from being born.
You were sabotaging us the whole time? Why?
Because the mission can't fail because of me. It has to fail because of unforeseeable circumstances. Something we can't be blamed or jailed for. That's why I had to go out of my way to create such a circumstance that this Miss Van Cleef and her little breakup scene over there. If there's someone who would do anything to stop this proposal, it would be
Listen,
her.
I have no idea what the hell is happening, but everyone needs to stop interrupting everyone else and let them finish what they're saying. What you said is true. All of it. The relationship's been dead for 2 years. I was just too much of a coward to let you go. And yes, as confusing as it is for both of us, I was indeed planning to propose. You see, my startup needs funding. I was planning on ending things and moving abroad to raise some capital, but then your dad offered to invest the full amount if I sealed the deal. But I wasn't going to get through with it. Please, you have to understand that
So... it's been teaching all along.
Always.
So this was all a setup. The baby was never going to threaten my project. Ah. It was only my ambition who made me an easy target. I certainly reached the bottom of those bottomless wells. And Jason is right. There was nothing. And I was drowning. But today, for the first time, I am seen by someone who truly gets me, gets my purpose.
Sir, would you like something to drink?
I ain't know nothing about anything anymore, so please, ma'am, I'll have whatever you think I need right now. Oh, and the bill's on her.
Well, we tried. We both tried. So, what now?
We go back home and finish what we both intended to do here. You might be curious about the baby, your baby, that inspired the greatest and saddest emperor in history. When our emperor first saw this photo, he thought the baby was saying, "Stick to it, don't give up." To me, it looks more like he's having a rough number 2.